Howdy everybody, I'm LaDix and I'm going to be reacting to part 3 out of 4 of Turnabout Storm, and this one seems to be about Twilight. There's another part called Phoenix, same 3 or 4, so maybe there's a chapter with 2 different perspectives? I don't know, I'm going to do the Phoenix part as well, so yeah, let's go.
Not one of them accepted.
Hello Celestia.
No, Princess. All 10 of them refused when they heard the gravity of the case. There is another option.
And what would that be, Twilight?
I could study the law and defend Rainbow Dash myself. I'm sure I've seen a book or 2 on equestrian law in the library. I've read them once or twice to get the gist of how our law works. But I can study harder and become a lawyer.
You think you can become an adequate lawyer in just a day?
I have to try. You and I both know Rainbow Dash would never murder another pony.
You have to understand, Twilight. This is not a matter to be taken lightly. I have every bit of confidence in you, but we need to find some pony with the experience to handle this properly.
Oh, is this backtracing? Backstory?
But Princess, there's no pony else left!
There is someone else I have in mind.
Who?
Get Phoenix right.
Phoenix Wright?
Yes, I know him. He is an excellent lawyer.
How do you know him?
Even the greatest defense attorney there is.
The greatest defense attorney in Equestria? Oh, that's great! How do I get a hold of him?
There are a few things you should know about him. You need to summon him. A simple summoning spell should work, but when he arrives, he's going to act a bit odd and look a bit strange. He may even overreact, but try to bear with him no matter what happens.
Why would I need to summon him? It takes a lot of magic doing something like that.
He's very hard to get a hold of. Bringing him right to you and speaking with him directly is the best course of action.
I'm a little confused, Princess. Why would he overreact?
Just stroke his ego a bit. Say you accidentally summoned the greatest defense attorney ever. That should win him over. He should be like putty in your hooves after that.
I'm no expert, but the
Oh, Cosmos, you flatter me. That's all I heard.
This is still really confusing. Are you sure he's really that good?
I have complete confidence in him.
And you're sure he will accept a murder case? Not many ponies will.
He's not a stranger to murder cases. I'm positive he'll accept.
All right, if you say so, Princess.
I'll start preparing the paperwork assigning him as Rainbow Dash's lawyer.
Aren't you getting a little ahead of yourself? We haven't even spoken with him about the crime yet.
Don't worry. I'm sure he won't turn down someone who is undoubtedly innocent. You do believe Rainbow Dash is innocent, right?
Of course I do!
As do I. So there is nothing to fear.
Why is she so calm, cool, and collected about this pony? Okay, I'll trust this Phoenix Wright if you do, Princess.
You won't be disappointed. I must get going back to Canterlot now, my faithful student. I wish you the best of luck with the trial.
Thank you, Princess. But one more thing, if I may. There are almost never murder crimes in Equestria's history. The worst we get are thefts and burglaries, and those hardly warrant...
Sorry, I'm paying attention here.
Yes, that's true. This is the first
I found my
in
chips.
a long time during my peaceful reign over Equestria.
But that's just it. You just said a minute ago that the defense attorney Phoenix Wright has been in murder cases before. How can that be? Doesn't that contradict what you said?
Very
Okay.
good. You'll get along with him very well.
What does that mean? That doesn't answer my question.
Here, Twilight. Take this.
Hey! Why is she avoiding my question? What is this?
It's an equestrian attorney badge. He'll need it. Please be sure to give it to him.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing this cheap-looking trinket. Wait, shouldn't you already have one of these? Understood, Princess.
All right. I must take my leave now, Twilight. Oh, one more thing.
Yes?
Please don't tell Phoenix Wright I asked you to call him.
Why not?
You certainly are curious, aren't you? Goodbye, Twilight.
What the fuck? Tell me the answer!
Why do you have to be so cryptic, Princess? Phoenix.
Okay.
What a strange name.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I should prepare the spell to summon him. Now, where's that book? I think it was Super Spectacular, Stupendous, Spontaneous Summoning Scripture Signals and New.
I didn't hear. Library. June 10th, 11:55 a.m.
I can't believe what he did, accusing Fluttershy like that.
Oh, this is now.
It's true what they say about lawyers, Spike. They're a bunch of heartless liars.
But didn't the princess?
Yes, I know! She requested that I use him. She said he was the best there is.
But he's a human.
I didn't know he would be a human, and from another world, no less. How does the princess know him anyway?
If you trust the princess, shouldn't you trust him?
No, Spike. He's no good. You should have seen it. He was at poor Fluttershy's neck, accusing her of murder and framing Rainbow
Why didn't you
Dash
just tell
for it.
Twilight after the
Anyone
trial, though?
with a single solitary brain cell can see that Fluttershy would never do anything like that.
Yeah, no offense. But I think Fluttershy would lose a fight against a terminally ill graham cracker.
I wanted a good lawyer to defend Rainbow Dash, not to shift the blame to another one of my friends. That's why I'm going to follow through with my original plan.
And that is...
I will be taking over as the defense lawyer in this
What?
case.
You, a lawyer? Do you even know anything about being a lawyer?
Yes. Well, a little.
You know as little as
Okay,
Phoenix
I
Wright knows
don't
about a
know
question.
much, But if Trixie managed to do it, so can I. Besides, it didn't seem all that hard. I just have to point out the flaws in information. I'm good at stuff like that.
I think there's more to it than that.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. That's why we'll have to have a good look through this.
What's that?
How to be a lawyer in 24 hours.
Oh, God.
That's certainly a conveniently titled book.
Mm-hmm.
This book is from across the sea.
That's where all those weird ponies and humans live, right?
They aren't weird, Spike. They're just...
They're just what?
Really happy.
They seem too frolicky for my taste. How do you plan on doing this whole lawyer thing anyway?
I'm glad you asked that, Spike.
Okay.
I brushed up on the criminal justice laws this morning with Phoenix, and it turned out the
No.
laws are pretty identical to his, despite him being
Don't
from
do
another
that to me.
world. I got most of them memorized.
But that's just laws and stuff. Being a lawyer is totally different thing.
That's why this book should provide me all the details I need to become a good lawyer.
I don't know, Twilight. It looks kind of ancient.
What are you talking about?
Smite thy prosecuting knave, and make
Okay.
the whelp feel thy wrath of the glorious voice of justice?
That's Viking language.
Alright, maybe it's a little outdated.
A little.
Nah, it's not in the Viking language.
Okay, a lot
It's
outdated.
mid-age language.
But it will
Shy
have to
thy
do.
smite thee.
So what's it say to do first?
I bet Luna would understand that.
Let's see. Oh! Consult with thy accused in melancholy, lifting wisdom from thy plea of innocence.
Oh, brother.
It must mean go speak with Rainbow Dash. But I can't.
Why not?
They won't let me speak to Rainbow without a badge. Ah! That's where you come in, Spike!
What? What do I do?
I need you to write an appeal to the Equestria Council to appoint me as Rainbow Dash's lawyer while I'm gone.
Oh, nice, Twilight. Make me deal with those huffy puffy suits. Wait, where are you going?
To the detention center.
But you said you needed a badge to get in there.
Correction. I only needed one to speak with Rainbow Dash, as she's the primary suspect.
Then who? Oh, Fluttershy, right?
That's right. She's only a potential suspect right now, so they will be much more lenient with visitors. After I'm done with that, according to the book, I should scour the land high and low for evidence pertaining to the guilty culprit with aid of thy loyal assistant at thy side. Cliff note. Preferably a female adolescent.
Please, Twilight, stop talking like that.
Yeah.
Somehow it physically hurts
Me
me.
too.
It must mean investigate.
Oh, can I be your assistant? Detective Hard-Boiled Spike reporting for duty.
I need you to write
Spikeson.
that appeal for me.
Elementary, my dear
Besides,
Spikeson.
I don't think I need an assistant for this. This book is more or less just guidelines.
Come on, Twilight, please.
Sorry, Spike, but you're needed here.
Aww.
Hey, maybe when I'm done, I'll come home with a nice big sapphire with your name on it.
Sapphire?
Well then, that surely got his attention.
Stay-at-home Spike reporting for duty.
I knew that would work. If Phoenix comes by here,
Then
I
she
want
doesn't
you to
come back
tell
with
him
it. He's
to
gonna
stay in
burn
the
her
library
head.
until I get back. I don't want him causing a ruckus in Ponyville.
By the way, this is 2 years old. This
Ma'am.
fan work.
Ma'am.
Protocol? He's really getting into this. Alright, Spike. I'll see you later.
Goodbye, Twilight.
Is the music messed up in the background or something? I hear like for a second.
So this is what it looks like in here. Not really what I was expecting. I was expecting it to look a bit more pretty and dark. Fluttershy!
Hi, Twilight.
Fear not, fair sir or maiden. Thou hast come
God.
to comfort ye in thine time of need, in the elegy of this foul dungeon.
The fuck?
Don't worry, I'm going to get you out of here, Fluttershy. This book must have had the most pretentious author ever. I'm going to be taking over as the defense attorney for this case.
What happened to Mr. Phoenix?
Just forget about him. I'll clear both of you myself.
If you say so. Thank you.
Better change the subject. So, how has it been going?
They've been questioning me about that feather.
Do you think it really came from one of your animals?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I know you didn't do it, but it's still odd to see a feather like that in Ponyville.
There is something strange about it, Twilight.
Strange? What do you mean?
About the feather.
Okay.
Feels like I've seen it before.
You've seen it before? So it really did come from one of your animals?
I really don't know. I can't put my hoof on it, but I feel as though I know where the feather came from.
Fluttershy, if it ends up having come from one of your animals, you'll be in more trouble. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Great, now I'm apologizing like her. Let's talk about the trial, Fluttershy. There were some odd things you brought up in your testimony.
Odd?
As much as I hate to say it, you should have seen Apple Bloom leave that forest. Are you sure you were watching it all night?
Yes, I watched it all night, but I didn't see Apple Bloom leaving.
Okay.
Fluttershy, she got home
Should have though. Some,
and you
I
had to have
guess.
seen her if you really were watching the
Well,
forest
yeah,
all
she
night
said
like
there was
you
only
said.
one entrance.
I'm sorry, but I didn't.
This makes no sense. How did Apple Bloom get out of the forest without being seen? Perhaps I need to have a chat with a certain little filly today. It's okay, Fluttershy. I'm sure there's a logical explanation to this. Why were you watching the forest all night, anyway?
I wanted to see what was chasing after Rainbow Dash.
I guess that makes sense. Rainbow Dash is never one to run away from anything. I'd probably be curious as well.
Yeah.
That's why I watched all night.
It just makes her seem more
I wanted to
suspicious.
know why she was
I mean,
flying so
hello.
fast.
Hello.
Then there's that issue with the lightning, Fluttershy. You've got to tell me you heard 2 bolts of lightning.
I only heard 1 bolt of lightning at 8:40. I'm sure of it.
But that doesn't make any sense!
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I really didn't hear.
Come on.
You don't need to say sorry. I believe you.
Oh, sorry.
No, come on. Don't be like that.
I feel like putting my face in my hooves right now. Just more and more
Well, you'll
questions
fall
about
if you
the
do that.
testimony you
So,
gave.
just stay on the
So
ground.
mysterious.
Like that paper I found.
Yeah, like... Wait, paper? What paper?
I found a letter outside my house the morning after the incident. It might have come from the forest.
Why didn't you say anything about it? This could be evidence!
I didn't want to bother anybody about it.
Man, come on.
Fluttershy. Where is it right now?
It's on the table next to my front door, but it looked like some pony ripped it in half.
Do you remember what it said?
it was really short. It said something about saying goodbye, and it sounded really sad.
I have to see this piece of paper. Fluttershy, I'm going to your house to get
That
the story you're
sounds
talking about.
Okay.
suspicious.
Twilight, while you're there, could you feed my animals for me?
Sure thing.
And tell Angel Bunny why I'm not home.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Thank you.
Fuck Angel.
Remember what I said, Fluttershy.
Nah.
I'm going to get you out of here.
I don't know what
promise.
people feel about Angel now, to be honest. Either they hate him or they love him, or both. He's kind of a mix between, actually. To Fluttershy, anyway. Or actually everybody, except for Fluttershy.
Alright, I'm not
He's nice to Fluttershy sometimes, but never to anyone else.
All by myself.
Except Spike, actually.
See,
You know
This
what?
isn't so hard after all. I just have to slip into Fluttershy's cottage and snag that piece of paper she was talking about.
Alright, let's
There's probably
go.
a lot of police and investigators
Let's go.
analyzing the animals.
Let's not stand still here, Twilight. Okay.
Excuse me.
Right, sorry.
Nice eye, cutie mark.
Who was that? I've never seen him before. She's headed towards Sugar Cube Corner. She didn't exactly look like the type who's into sweets.
She looked like an office lady.
What?
Huh? Oh, hi, Apple Bloom.
What you doing? You seem really deep in thought.
I'm just conducting an investigation, that's all.
Investigation?
I mean, no, I'm not doing anything like that. Just another boring day in Ponyville for me.
Let me investigate with you. Cutie Mark Crusader Private Investigator!
No, what have you done, Twilight? Apple Bloom, don't you have friends you could be playing with instead?
Nope. They're all in school. I got the day off because of the trial.
You got the whole day off from school because of that? I would have been put in Magic Kindergarten if I missed a day of my
Oh
classes.
god.
Magic Kindergarten?
Yes, Apple Bloom. Magic Kindergarten is a real place, and you will be sent there at the first sign of defiance.
But she's not magic though, she's an
I
Earth
might
Pony.
as well help you having
Earth
the day
Pony.
off and all.
Look, Apple Bloom, this is grown-up work.
Oh.
Nothing a little filly like you should be doing.
Please, Twilight, I'll be a big help, I promise.
The answer is no, Apple Bloom.
Please,
No means no.
please,
Oh god, how can you say no to her?
please!
It's like talking to a wall. A very loud and shrill wall. Hey, Apple Bloom. I know how you can help me. I want to discuss what happened in court today with you.
Alright, she's gonna have to talk.
With her anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well get it over now.
No,
What? I thought you wanted to help me.
I said I wanted to investigate, not answer boring old questions. Let me investigate with you, otherwise I ain't talking.
Why, you little... Apple Bloom, I really need to talk with you about the testimony.
Come on, stop being such a...
Fine! You can investigate with me!
Yay! Cutie Mark Crusader Private Investigator!
God.
I can't believe I have to give in to our demands. Now, can you tell me about what you said in court this morning?
Sure thing, Twat. What do you want to know?
What you said is kind of, well, impossible.
But I was telling the truth, honest.
Fluttershy told me she was watching the forest all night, and I don't think she was lying.
What does that have to do with me?
She said she didn't see you leave the forest. Where exactly were you when you got out?
After the big lightning, or whatever it was, I was blinded from the flash and stumbled around a bit. When I could open my eyes, I was a little ways away from the pathway on the outside of the forest.
This flash of light that you thought was lightning, Apple Bloom, what was it like?
It was like a camera flashing in my face. I thought it was lightning, but it's strange. It didn't make any noise.
Why did they bring you in to testify anyway? Wouldn't Zecora have been a better choice? She lives in the forest after all.
They were gonna get her instead of me, but she went to sleep after I left.
Okay.
She was really beat from brewing potions all day with me.
And none of that lightning woke her up?
About the lightning, you should ask the filly and the zookeeper, for I am a heavy sleeper.
Jeez, Zecora must sleep like a rock.
Oh god.
Did you see anything else strange in the forest that night, Apple Bloom?
Nope. Oh wait, there was one other thing.
Another piece of information some pony decided not to share. What was it, Apple Bloom?
I didn't think this was important, but a little after the first lightning bolt made me jump a little.
You're not fooling any pony. Yes? What happened?
Something fell from the sky.
What was it?
What?
I don't know. It happened a few minutes after I was walking away from the lightning bolt. So I didn't bother looking at what it was.
Do you remember where it fell?
Sorta. Hey, I'll take you there. See, I told you I'd be a big help.
Maybe Witten's dropping must tie in with this somehow. Okay, Apple Bloom. I know I really shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to take you to the Everfree Forest with me. I want to see where you saw this object drop from the
God.
sky.
Yay! Cutie Mark Crusader Private Investigator!
My poor eardrums.
Oh god, mine too.
But first we have to stop by Fluttershy's cottage. There's a torn letter by her door I have to retrieve.
Oh, Twi, since I'm helping you out, can you go to the park with me to help me out with something?
No, I don't have time for that.
Fun. I'm not showing you where that thing dropped then.
Okay, we'll go to the park after we go into the forest.
Thank you so much.
Thank you? You didn't give me a choice. So besides that, have you noticed anything else strange these past few days?
Oh yeah, I did.
So I'm not talking
It
too
was
much. There are
Rainbow
people
Dash.
inside my door right now.
Rainbow Dash? What about her?
2 days ago, when I was on my way to Sakura's house, I saw Rainbow Dash. Hey, Rainbow Dash.
Ha! That's not me, I swear! Oh, it's only you, Apple Bloom.
What are you doing with that big old cloud? Ain't the storm supposed to be on the other side of Ponyville?
Look, kid, just pretend you never saw me, alright?
Then I saw her go into the Everfree Forest with that cloud. She looked kind of worried about something. I was gonna tell every pony about that today, but Rainbow Dash told me to pretend like I never saw her. So that's what I did.
Oh no, she really did bring that cloud in there like Trixie said. But Rainbow Dash wasn't actually planning to murder some pony with it, was she?
Twilight, what's the matter?
Nothing. Let's stop wasting time here and go to Fluttershy's cottage to get that
Alright.
letter.
All right, to Fluttershy's cottage.
Apple Bloom, slow down! See, Apple Bloom? You need to watch where you're going.
I'm sorry for bumping into you.
Who the fuck is that?
It wasn't your fault.
Are you sorry? I don't know.
What?
No! You have to actually mean it when you're sorry. You have to mean it. Say it with lots of remorse. I'm sorry. No!
He's funny.
Okay.
He's like a character out of one of those storybooks.
You really think I can have a book written about me?
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of book is that? Psychiatric Help 101?
You're right. Maybe I can get a biography or something written about me. It'll be a bestseller. No! Then every pony will think you're egotistical. You can't have a book.
Is he yelling at himself? On a scale of 1 to 10, he's a 12 on the weirdo meter. Who are you?
The name's Cruise Control. Nice to meet you, ma'am.
I'm Twilight Sparkle, and this is Apple Bloom. Pleasure to meet
No! You just called her ma'am! That's like saying she's old. Didn't Mom tell you never ask a lady her age? That's just rude, you bloody idiot! Though you didn't exactly ask her age. You sort of just implied it. I'm still sorry.
I retract that. He's a 46 on the weirdo meter.
I've never seen
little
you in
above.
Ponyville before, mister.
That makes sense, as I'm not from here. I just flew in today.
So you're just visiting or something?
The starting line for the big race is in Ponyville this year.
Huh, I see. So you're in the Equestria 500.
Yep, that's right. I just came in today from Manhattan. You should have told them that earlier, stupid!
Please, calm down. It's all right.
I was betting Rainbow Dash would win. She was representing Ponyville after all.
No! Why can't you support me? I'm trying to win too!
Apple
Okay.
Bloom, he clearly has self-esteem issues. So, Mr. Cruz, you're from Manhattan.
Yep,
Really? How good are you?
pretty good. No! Don't lie, you loser! You do awful, horrible, atrocious! Last place every time!
Every time?
Dead last!
Aw, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Here it comes.
No! Now you're pitying me! I feel so sorry for myself. Don't worry. You'll do better this year. Ah! No! Now you're pitying
Sorry about
you.
that.
You must
Annoying
look
as
so
hell
pathetic in
fucking
front of these
fuckers is
two.
outside my
I don't
door,
think
just
you're
like
pathetic. I know how you
standing
feel.
right there
My
every
big
time I'm
sister's
recording.
mean to me all the time. She
This is why I do it at
grabs me and makes me
nighttime.
do a bunch of lame chores. It's like she doesn't care about me at all.
That's why I wasn't commentating too much there.
Don't say that.
Huh?
Older siblings always care for the well-being of their younger brothers and sisters. I mean, yeah, the Equestrian 500 sure is a tough race to compete in.
Okay.
What was that about? He just 180'd there.
Don't worry about me. Things will be different this year.
You plan on winning?
Exactly. Let's just say a big burden is off my shoulders.
Are you talking about Ace Swift? Him not being there will take some of the pressure off the racers.
Ace?
You know, the undefeated Pegasus that was going to be representing Canterlot.
I know who he is.
Then you probably know what happened to him.
Yes, I do. He's dead as a doorknob, and to be perfectly honest, that jerk got what was coming to him.
What?
I hope it was painful.
What? How could you say something like that? An innocent pony was killed!
Innocent? He was... No! You're right, Twilight Sparkle. I shouldn't say things like that. It's very unbecoming of me.
Okay.
Cruise Control, do you have something against Ace Swift?
What the fuck?
No! Of course not! I respect my fellow racers!
What the heck are those?
What or what?
Those chains and locks!
What are you talking about, Twilight?
I'm afraid I don't know what locks and chains you're talking about either. Don't worry, I don't think you're crazy or anything.
That's your job.
No! You do think she's crazy! Don't lie!
This Harlequin is calling me crazy? You're telling me you two can't see them?
Are you feeling alright?
Why don't they see
What the
them?
heck?
Wait, I know this. This feels like...
Oh, it affected her.
What the?
Something tells me that wasn't just a good luck charm. But what does this mean?
I'm sorry, Twilight Sparkle, but I was on my way to register for the big race. It's in 2 days, you know. It was nice meeting you.
Yes, it was nice meeting you too.
Bye-bye, mister.
No! What if you're late and they disqualify you for being tardy? This is why you should have woken
Come
up
on.
today.
Calm yourself
There
there.
he goes. He's still talking to himself.
What was that lock business about? Why do I feel the need to break them? The question is, how do I break them? Do I need a key or something? What made them appear like that?
Twat?
Oh, sorry, I kinda zoned out there, didn't I? Okay, before we go to Fluttershy's cottage, I want to check something, Apple Bloom.
The park?
No, I just want to see something. He has to know about it.
Okay, lead the way, Twilight. Why'd you want to come back here, Twilight?
He's not here. Where did he go? I just wanted to check something. It's not here, though. Let's get going to
She looking
Fluttershy's
for
house.
Phoenix?
Alrighty.
She looking for Phoenix?
Miss Sparkle!
Huh? It's the judge I summoned. Hello, how are you? I mean, how doth thy bringer of unbiased justice
God.
and truth fare under these weary summer skies?
What?
What I mean is, how are you enjoying Ponyville so far? Your Honor?
Oh, no need to call me that. I'm off duty.
So, what's your name anyway? You never told me.
Just call me Judge.
Really? I wouldn't like it if ponies just called me Unicorn.
I don't mind. One short name. Like that pop singer, you know? Living Material World.
Living in a material world?
To answer your question, Miss Sparkle, I've been having...
I was thinking about it already
this
there.
time. To tell the truth, I was itching from my seat waiting for the trial to be over, just so I could explore more of what this world has to offer.
So you really don't mind being pulled into Equestria like this?
Well, that crab session I was put through was a tiring task, and I'm working on no sleep, but taking in the imagery and meeting the nice inhabitants of this world is well worth it.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, but why did you come back to the courthouse?
I wanted to speak to Mr. Wright. You see, I wanted him to accompany me while I hit up some tourist spots. I suppose he's busy investigating them.
Yeah.
I saw him speaking with another pony that had hair as gravity-defying as his after the trial ended. I came back hoping he would still be around. You haven't seen him, have you?
No. I'm actually going to be taking over as the defense when the trial continues tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm helping her investigate.
Oh, it's that cute little witness from earlier.
Stay away.
Little one, do you want to play with my gavel?
Would I? Cutie Mark Crusader Chief Justice!
Ah! Don't bang that
God.
thing near me!
So you're taking over the defense? Mr. Wright was never one to give up, but I suppose it's none of my business.
May I ask why you were being so hard on us today?
What do you mean?
Well, it just seemed like you were out to get us. You sided with Trixie most of the time. You also threatened holding me in contempt of court.
You see, Miss Sparkle, it's my job. In fact, I didn't care much for that prosecutor's attitude right from the start. But her logic and the evidence she supplied was much more decisive than yours. Don't take it too personally.
I see.
May I ask you something, Miss Sparkle?
Yes?
I noticed all your criminal justice laws are really similar to ours. Is there any reason for that?
It may be because they were adapted from the humans.
Because they have history about humans, I guess.
It must be a coincidence.
And they live across the street to the
There are a lot
G1.
different from you, just like how the ponies over there are different from the ones here in Equestria.
Different ponies? How so?
Please don't show it again, no.
They're just really different. So, what are you going to do now?
I don't really know. Do you know
Is that the
anything
infamous
about attractions,
G3?
Miss Sparkle?
None at the top of my head.
I just got back from the Equestrian 500 starting. I see they're still setting it up.
It's a tear
I even
emitting
got
from
this
my eye, I
program.
think.
Program? Can I see it for a second?
Sure.
Is that the infamous G3? G3?
It really ripped me up seeing that written next
Oh,
to me.
he's yellow.
Huh? Why is Ace still on the roster?
That's because his death is being kept hush-hush.
Every pony knows about the murder, but they didn't know who the victim was. In fact, I didn't even know who it was until the night before the trial.
Yes, every member of the jury has been sworn to not speak of the events that has transpired in the courtroom today. I ask that you keep discreet about the identity of the victim as well.
Alright. I accidentally told cruise control about it.
The reason being is that we don't want to worry the other racers.
Well, he knew,
We'll
apparently.
give them the
Apparently he
idea
knew.
If they become too good, the murderer will go after them next.
I see. But when I think back to it, cruise control already knew. How did he know that Ace lived?
Yeah.
I didn't see him in the courtroom today.
This program is going to be updated daily until the race.
Judge, what's with this empty slot here? Number 3?
Oh, there is a strange story about that. One of the racers signed up, then dropped out.
Dropped out.
He's from another city, Manhattan, I believe.
What?
Why would he fly all the way out here to register and then drop out?
Manhattan?
Yep, that's right. I just came in today from Manhattan.
Wait, is this racer's name Cruise Control?
Yes, I think that's him.
But he told me that he just got in today and he was going to register for the race.
That can't be the case. He's been in Ponyville for 2 days now, according to this
What
program.
the fuck?
Strange that he would register, drop out, and then go register again. Maybe he's just really indecisive on whether he wants to compete or not. It's just like me.
Ugh.
I can't decide whether
I'm getting
I want
shivers
Diet
every time it gets
Cola or
exciting.
Cola sometimes.
Yeah. May I keep this program, Judge?
Absolutely, Miss Sparkle. It's the least I could do for bringing me to this magnificent world.
Information about Equestria 500.
This might help a lot. Thank you very much.
It was no... oh,
What's the matter?
it's that pony over there.
Him? What about him?
He's been eyeballing me since the trial started. He's making me kind of nervous.
Why don't you just ask him why he's doing that?
And that's the thing. I feel as though I'll create some sort of paradox if I do.
He's supposed to be the best human judge.
Maybe he's just admiring my beard.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I better be going now. Oh, may
Hello,
I have my
G.
gavel back, dear?
Sure thing.
Goodbye, Judge. Still awkward calling that in casual conversation.
I'll see you in court tomorrow.
His name is probably,
Good luck on your investigation.
Goodwin.
I'm starting to become suspicious about this cruise.
Yeah, me too. What the fuck?
I need
What's
to
up with
find and
this?
speak with him
I'm
about
getting
this.
very curious.
Are we going to
Seriously
force that,
curiously.
Twilight?
You're really anxious to go there, aren't you?
Serious
The
curious.
sooner the better. I should get my cutie mark as soon as I show you the thing that fell from the sky.
We all know she's gonna do it though.
go
We
then.
all know she's gonna get her cutie mark. Of course. Of course, why wouldn't she? I mean, G1, G3, what the fuck do you mean?
Look at all the police, Twi.
He must be trying to find a matchup with that.
I don't see
player.
anything.
That reminds me.
Yes? What is it, Apple Bloom?
What happened to that nice lawyer guy you were with during that trial?
Apple Bloom,
Yeah?
don't talk about him, please.
But why?
I just don't want to talk about him.
Please,
So
Twilight, understand.
Okay.
let's just get what we came here for. Nice lawyer guy. That's a laugh.
You said there's a letter
Did
or
they go to the
something
park yet?
Fluttershy's house, right?
The park?
Let's go get it.
Stop right there. No civilians on... Ooh, why look who it is.
And just when I thought this day couldn't get any worse.
It's Twilight Snarkle.
Oh. What?
Seriously? Twilight Snarkle? Really? That's the best one you could come up with? I'm not here to argue with you, Trixie.
Trixie sees you're taking a babysitting. Trixie doesn't really blame you. Today's defeat being so humiliating and all.
Hey, I'm not a baby.
And you. Don't think Trixie forgot
You
what
act a
you
bit
said
like
in
one.
court today. You tell Apple smack talker if she wants to say something, she should say it to Trixie's face instead of forwarding insults through a rugrat.
Deep breaths, Twilight. Deep breaths. You didn't defeat anything, Trixie. The trial was postponed until tomorrow.
The great
No, I did
and
just do
powerful
this, and then-
Trixie begs to differ.
Means
Once
something
we find
completely
out where this
different
feather came
in
from,
my world.
One of your friends will be getting a swift, guilty verdict. Give Trixie's regards to that doofus lawyer of yours. Where is he, anyway?
Shut up!
Oh god.
I can't let her get under my skin like this.
Trixie struck a bad chord, didn't she?
Forget him. I'm going to be your opponent tomorrow, Trixie. We'll see who wins.
Huh. Trixie understands why you ditched that worthless human, but unfortunately, you're still going to lose, whether the feather matches any of these animals or not. The magnificent prosecutor Trixie will see to it one of your snot-nosed friends will get an all-expense-paid...
She wants her friend to die. That's basically a crime,
What does she mean, Twat?
isn't it?
If the feather matches
Wanting
Fluttershy's
someone to be
animal,
killed?
she will be seen as just as guilty as
Or
Rainbow Dash.
whatever.
What
Why
if
would
it
she?
doesn't
It's
match
still
any of
evil
the
to like want her friends to die
Will be
for
left really
humiliating
rewarded
her. I mean, what
for
the
the
fuck?
accused. The judge about to hand down Rainbow Dash's verdict.
In other words, win-win for Trixie. Trixie doesn't mean to toot her own horn, but... toot toot. Trixie really puts the pro in prosecutor.
You really have the audacity to call yourself a pro trotting around in that tacky wizard outfit?
That isn't fair.
Life isn't fair, little girl, especially when purple pests come along. Trixie's horoscope did say purple would be her unlucky color.
And yet you're
You know
wearing.
that you're wearing purple, right?
What Trixie meant was the horoscope said your particular shade of hideous purple would be unlucky.
So, how and when did you become a prosecutor anyway?
That really isn't any of your business, dorky bangs. Trixie merely saw an opportunity and seized it. Carpe diem.
It's Carpe Diem, genius. And no pony disses the bangs.
This investigation won't be much longer anyway.
Nobody does the bangs.
We'll get confirmation on exactly what this feather came from soon.
How?
I guess it doesn't really matter if the great and powerful Trixie shares this with you. Since this little town is out in the boonies and has no proper science division, we can't get the feather thoroughly analyzed.
The boonies? You...
Some of the most highly educated and prestigious zoologists are coming in from Canterlot to examine it for us. We'll know everything there is to know about this feather. Then you can say goodbye to one of your criminal friends. Oh, parting is such sweet sorrow.
I have a question, Trixie.
What is it? You want to know why Trixie is 10 times smarter, beautiful, and all around better than you?
Nope.
Why do you have such a grudge against me? And don't tell me it's that whole Ursa Minor thing. I know it's not that.
What are you talking about? Of course it's that. You ruined my career, Twilight Snarkle. Do you know how many heckles I get now? Or how many tomatoes I get lobbed at me when I show my face on stage because of you?
See, I can tell that's not it. Because you're speaking normally.
What?
I noticed it several times in court today.
Witness, this is the first time I'm hearing about this. Why did you not say anything to me regarding this earlier? If you
I want to know.
hearing pointless information, be my guest. It was probably just a tree or a rock. I think the defense is just hopelessly grasping at straws.
When you get emotional, unsure, or nervous, for instance, you say, I, me, and mine, instead of Trixie. You could say it's a nervous habit, akin to how some avoid eye contact.
I didn't even notice.
frequently when lying.
What are you talking about? I'm not lying.
You said I'm instead of Trixie again.
Shut your mouth.
So answer me, Trixie. Why are you doing this?
I told you. It's about that stupid, overgrown, flea-ridden bear.
Holy
This
shit.
again. Wait
That's
a
a
minute.
lot of keys.
No, this is different. These locks, they feel different from the ones Cruise Control had. Filled with anger, despise, despair, and sadness. So much sadness. Why am I tearing up? I'm sad, but I don't know why. These black locks are depressing me. It's overwhelming.
Got something in your eye, Twilight? Or did Trixie hurt your little feelings?
I don't want to break these locks. I wanted to break the ones around Cruz, but I'm afraid what will happen when I break these ones. These locks guard something in a pony's heart? If that were true, that means Trixie... I know she doesn't like me after what happened last time she was here. But these emotions I feel right now, there's no way it's just because of that. It's something else. But that was the first time I met Trixie in my life. What else could I have done to her to bear these awful feelings?
Maybe it's not just you, maybe it's just how life goes for somebody.
You're creeping me out. Say something.
Sorry, Trixie. Forget it. You're obviously not going to tell me anything.
For once, you're right. Trixie need not share her vast, endless wisdom with the enemy. Anyway, it's been fun chatting with you over the demise you'll face at Trixie's hoof tomorrow. But Trixie must offer her cunning intellect to the investigation team.
I wish you luck with that, but just warning you, I'm not going to let my friends down. I believe neither of them did it, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this and solve this whole thing myself.
Prepare to be disappointed then, Twilight Snarkle.
Stop saying the names.
Now, I have some things to do here.
Don't think so.
What?
The great and powerful Trixie is the head of the investigation team, and Trixie doesn't want any civilians on the premises.
But I'm the defense attorney. I have the right to investigate.
Well, let's see the badge then.
I don't have one yet.
Oh,
damn it.
Too bad. I guess you don't get to investigate. Go play lawyer somewhere else.
No, I need to get that letter. Please, Trixie. I need to feed the animals inside. Fluttershy asked me to.
We already took care of that. All the animals have been properly fed. Trixie isn't going to repeat herself. Scram!
I'll just sneak in quickly while she isn't looking.
And don't even think about trying to sneak inside either. Not unless you want to join your friends behind bars. On second thought, yes, Twilight Snargle, try sneaking in.
Fucking hell.
Now, see you in court tomorrow. The merciful Trixie will try to make it as quick and painless as possible.
You need to get that letter.
I couldn't get it.
What's the matter, Twi?
Forget it, Apple Bloom.
Huh?
I'm not cut out for this stuff. I was in over my head. That letter could have given us an edge, and I failed to get it.
You mean this?
Huh? What's that?
Oh my god.
About.
What? How did you get it?
I went in Fluttershy's house and I got it while you were talking with Trixie.
I don't believe it. Apple Bloom, thank you so much.
Fucking hell.
See, I told you I could help.
I'm sorry for doubting you.
It's no problem. Anything there yet?
What?
On my flank. Did I get a cutie mark for doing that?
Fortunately not.
No.
Aww.
You're still obsessing over that, I see. Can I see that letter?
She's a
Apple
crusader.
Bloom?
What can you do?
I can't live with the guilt any longer. I can't keep helping you ruin others' hopes and dreams. It saddens me beyond belief we must part ways, but I must say farewell. Goodbye, Ace. May our paths cross in the future.
What does all that mean?
I'm not sure, but
That's
this is
weird.
written out to the victim. Sure doesn't look like Rainbow Dash's writing.
How
Doesn't
do you
sound
know
like
it's
her
not
either.
writing?
Rainbow Dash's writing is, well, messy. This
Like
is written
me.
very neatly and formally. Two adverbs that describe anything but Rainbow Dash.
It's fucking insult, isn't it? No.
I know we were going to go to the Everfree Forest, but I want to lay low for a while.
So we're going back into Ponyville?
Correct. Trixie doesn't know about this letter, so let's hurry and vacate the premises. We could get in trouble if she finds out we took this.
All right, Twi. Let's go to the park now. It's a shortcut anyway.
Apple Bloom, we don't have time. She did get the letter for me. Okay, let's go to the park. You want me to do something for you there?
Yeah, you're the only one who can help me.
Okay.
All right then, but it has to be fast.
Wonder where
Thank you,
Phoenix is.
Twilight.
What he's doing. Lyra, I'm fucking Baba.
I thought the letter would have been a bit more decisive. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I can't make heads or tails of what it means.
It's over here on this bridge.
Uh-huh. Oh, right. You wanted me to do something for you here.
Look down there in the lake.
I don't see anything.
Really squint your eyes. It's down there pretty deep.
I see... something.
Yeah, Sweetie Belle and me saw it yesterday when we were walking home from school.
So, what exactly do you want me to do here?
What do you think? Pull it out with that magic of yours.
Why do you want it?
Well... Hey, Sweetie Belle, let's make a bet.
Huh?
Ugh,
What do you say we try to pull that thing
like an
out of the
uncomfortable
water?
bed.
Oh, that sounds fun. But how are we gonna get it? Look how far it is down there.
We can make some fishing rods. All you need is a stick and rope, right?
And maybe a banana as bait.
But let's make it more interesting. And the one who snags it first gets a bowl of ice cream from the loser.
Okay, you're on, Apple Bloom.
Sorry, my camera
But I
stopped for a
think
second there.
As good as mine.
We just couldn't get it with those fishing rods we made. So that's why you're going to be my secret weapon, Twi.
Okay.
That's it? Let me get this straight. You brought me here to pull that thing out of the water just so you can extort a bowl of ice cream out of Sweetie Belle?
Yep.
You can't do that, Apple Bloom. That's cheating.
Come on, I'm grounded. I'm not going to be getting any ice cream for weeks.
I'll take it out so you can see what it is, but I'm not giving it to you so you can unfairly get a bowl of ice cream from Sweetie Belle.
Aww.
It's down there pretty deep, and my magic is pretty exhausted from using 2 summoning spells in the last 24 hours, but I think I can haul it up. Just have to focus. A bit to the left, a bit to the right. Got it!
Oh,
The heck is that?
It's,
A stick of some kind.
look on the end of it. There's a P.
You're right. Whatever this thing was, some pony really did a number on it. It looks all burnt. Wait a minute. This grass is odd, too. It's all black.
You're right. It's all charred and burnt like there was a small fire around the body.
This thing have...
What's the matter?
I think I'm actually going to keep it.
Hey, you just want to keep it so you can get free ice cream out of Sweetie Belle.
No.
No, I don't. It could be evidence for my investigation.
You completely ripped off my idea. I hope you choke on that ice cream.
God.
How could any pony possibly choke on ice cream?
Metal stick with a letter P on the end of it.
Twi?
Yes, Apple Bloom?
Some pony's coming this way really fast.
Huh? Who's that? Wait, isn't that
Special delivery.
for me?
It's
She's looking at me or
Derpy!
Apple Bloom.
Uh-huh, for you.
Hey, wait a minute. You're that mail carrier who dropped all that stuff on me. That hospital bill wasn't cheap, you know.
I think I know who you are. You're, Ditsy Doo, right?
Nope, my name is Derpy. Derpy Hooves. Try not to forget it. A lot of ponies do.
I've seen you a lot in various places. I think I even saw you at the trial today, but... we
Yeah, I
never
saw her
formally
too.
Introduced.
Yeah,
Oh, yesterday.
I see you all the time, but
Last
I never
episode.
actually met you.
Well, you know, the life of a mail carrier. I get around a lot.
But I've only seen you delivering once, Derpy Hooves, and that was when you sent a bunch of junk plummeting on top of me.
Every pony makes mistakes. And please, get my name right. It's Ditsy Doo.
But you
What?
just said...
I have a special delivery for you in any case. Here you go.
There's nothing very high if I've got much else to say. What?
A muffin?
Yep. Can you please sign for it here, here, and here?
Who sent me a muffin?
I don't know. Check the return address. That's what it's for.
There is no return address. There's not even a normal address. And it's not packaged. How did you even know it was for me?
Please don't complain. I'm just but a lowly mail carrier. You can take it up with
That's
the
Rainbow
post office
Dash's
if you have
hair.
an issue. On second thought, don't. There's a lot of chaos ensuing there since the other night. The last thing they need is another problem on top of the others.
There's a problem at the post office?
This may be another lead. Can you tell us what's going on, Ditsy Doo?
Why do ponies have such a hard time remembering my name?
Uh-huh.
Please try to remember it this time. It's Derpy Hooves, with a D. You're starting to
What
hurt
the
my
heck?
feelings, Twilight. So you want to know what's going on at the post office?
Yes, if it's not a problem.
It is a problem. It's top secret. I'm not supposed to tell any pony.
This is getting us nowhere.
But you two helped me out so much, I think I can tell you.
How did we help her? This pony's so daft. If you wouldn't mind, Derpy.
Ditsy.
Oh, come
well,
on.
Let's start off by telling you the code of the mail carrier. It's a poem we are forced to memorize and recite proudly at the beginning of each new day.
What's this have to do with...
No letters shall go undelivered, rain or shine. No canine shall prevent us from reaching the mailbox. All packages must reach their destination.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, that was the corniest thing I've ever heard. So, what's
come
this have
on,
to do with
be
the
nice to
chaos
Derpy.
ensuing at the post office?
Or Ditsy.
Post office?
Yes! You said you were going to tell us what was going on at the post office.
Oh, right. You see, it does have to do with the code.
That nice poem you told us?
That wasn't a poem, it didn't even rhyme.
Yes, the letter part of it. All packages must reach their destination.
Something didn't reach its destination?
Indeed. We've had incidents in the past where packages have been delivered to the wrong ponies.
Gee, I wonder who's responsible for that.
Not a clue. We usually get those problems sorted out fast, though. But this
Okay.
was a shipment being imported to Ponyville overseas.
What was the shipment?
I can't tell you that. Top secret. A local pony wanted to import it here, and boy, was she mad when she didn't get it today.
What do you mean? Who was this pony?
It's
Top secret, we know.
See? You're learning. I can tell you, though. I heard she was down at the post office yelling and screaming up a storm about it. She was causing quite the scene today.
So, this was all happening during the trial, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't witness it because I was at the trial myself, but my fellow mail carriers told me all about it.
Okay.
In the end, she didn't get her package, and she was furious. I heard my boss was cursing about the Griffin Express not delivering the package to us.
Griffin Express?
That's the company that ships overseas and stuff. You know, from the Griffin Kingdom, that place far up north of Ponyville.
Okay.
I know where it is.
Interesting.
What I mean is, why didn't the Griffin Express deliver this package?
The hey should I know? I told you, I'm but a lowly mail carrier. I only deliver stuff around Ponyville.
And despite the small population, you still managed to mess it up.
All I know is the Griffin Express
Yeah,
didn't
it
show up
kind of
when they were
does sometimes.
supposed to.
Oh, well, every
When
time.
was it they were supposed to
I don't know.
deliver the package?
What I know, I
Let
don't
me
know.
take a gander at my handy-dandy schedule. 2 days ago, it was supposed to reach Ponyville mail sorting at 10 p.m. sharp, then delivered at 9:30 a.m. today.
The time it was supposed to be in Ponyville. That's near the time of the murder.
Hey, you're right.
Ditsy Doo, can I borrow that schedule? Maybe I can use it in court tomorrow when defending Rainbow Dash.
Say it with me. Der, P,
Oh.
hooves. It's not that hard to remember. It's only 3 syllables, 11 letters, 2 words. I do my best to remember all the names of the ponies in Ponyville. You should do the same, Twilight Sparkle.
You do a terrible.
Pegasus's problem.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I know. So, is your name Derpy Hooves or Ditsy Doo? Ha! I got her. She can't answer it.
Now you really hurt my feelings. Why are you calling me harsh names like that? My name is Bright Eyes. You're just like every other pony, making fun of my eyes. I can't help it if I was born with them.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing?
What?
What? I'm not making fun of her. She just keeps changing her name on a whim.
I would love to give you my schedule as evidence, though.
Huh?
Court dramas. I adore them. The suspense, the tension. The judge is about to lay down the guilty verdict. Then out of nowhere, when all hope seems lost, the purple-horned attorney uses Bright Eyes' valuable turnabout schedule. The courtroom gasps in disbelief. My gosh, Bright Eyes is amazing, chirps one pony. She can deliver the mail any day, a hunky stallion says while holding a rose in his mouth. The unbelievable becomes believable. Lies become truth. Truth becomes lies.
Okay.
Besides, I have an extra one anyway.
Well then, never showing up 2 days
Thank
ago.
you,
but-
Miss Mailmare.
Aw, no problem, little filly.
Good one.
Here, I have a surprise for you.
I like surprises.
Here you are, a nice scrumptious muffin.
But this
Oh,
is...
what?
No need to thank me. Enjoy.
But Bright Eyes, that's not a...
Okay, that's it. You obviously aren't too bright if you can't remember my name. I gotta go now. You're holding up Ponyville's mail.
But...
No buts. I don't feel like speaking with you anymore. You can't even remember my name after I told you it like 1,000,000 times. Good and bye.
Okay.
This town really are crazy. So
Like you said the first time we got there.
It's
Let's
for
see.
somebody named Lenora.
Lenora? I don't know any pony who goes by that name, but it sounds somehow familiar. I guess this muffin belongs to you. Let's trade.
Okay, okay.
It says this Lenora is at the town hall. Wait a minute. This has the Canterlot Royal seal on it. Did the princess send this?
Well, if we know where she is, why don't we go deliver it to her then?
Let's go.
I really don't think we have time to do that. We need to get to the forest, and we can't keep getting sidetracked like this.
But what if it's important?
Well, I guess it does have the royal seal on it. Okay, fine.
Cutie Mark Crusader letter deliverer!
I thought it was private.
Every single time. Where are your friends
Town
at?
hall's just
Oh,
over
they're at
there,
school.
So let's
Forgot.
go there and quickly drop it off to this Lenora.
Okay.
I haven't been inside here since Nightmare Moon attacked. I wonder why we don't hold more events in this place.
Hello, Lenora. We have a letter for you.
Apple Bloom, this is Town Hall. You're supposed to be quiet.
Oh, sorry.
We should probably go ask the mayor where this Lenora is.
Hey, Twilight, look, a ladder.
That's a stepladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions.
There's a lot of
Honestly,
differences,
this is a big
actually.
clue because we're too absorbed in small details like that.
Where did you learn all those big words? I'm less concerned with what it's called and more concerned with why it's just sitting in the middle of the room like that.
Wrestlers use ladders like that one all the time.
Don't tell me you actually watched that garbage, Apple Bloom. It's all staged and fake.
Hey, don't call wrestling garbage. So what if it's fake? Most of those books you read are fake.
There's a big difference between fiction and watching
come
two
on.
ponies barbarically beat each other's senses with a stepladder.
Finally! I've been waiting here forever.
Oh my gosh, a
Fuck.
griffin!
So where's the princess at? Are you two her messengers or something?
First a human and now Griffin? I'm seeing a lot of new creatures I ain't never seen before today.
I never seen before.
I'm just a little bit shocked. Griffins come in and out of Ponyville shipping stuff sometimes, but I've never had the experience of speaking to one. Well, except that one time.
Yes.
You mean the Griffin Express? Funny you should mention that. I work for them.
You work for the Griffin Express?
Yep, but I'm on sort of a vacation right now. My name is Lenora.
I'm Twilight Sparkle, and this is Apple Bloom.
That's the
Very
guy,
pleased to
woman
meet
with
you,
the
Twilight
letter.
Sparkler and Apple Bloom.
It's, Twilight Sparkle. Hey! I knew I'd seen that name before. You're on this program for the Equestrian 500.
You didn't think it would be all
Leroy
ponies flying in that
Winkings?
race, did
Does it
you?
say Leroy Winkings?
Actually, I did. I don't usually pay attention to the race.
Really?
You and your little pony pals may be faster and nimble, but us Griffins have much stronger wings and a lot more stamina.
Winkins.
It's why we're the only ones who can ship items overseas.
I never said I was faster. I don't even really care either. Did you notice the horn protruding from my forehead or my lack of wings?
Well, you should. It's a gathering of Equestria's best area
Not in
athletes.
very long, if you
Show
know what I'm
off what you're doing, Twilight
saying.
I'm too busy to be concerned about the race anyway. I'm a lawyer.
You're a lawyer?
Yeah,
You don't strike me as a lawyer type.
what's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I just had this strange feeling you were going to obnoxiously flash something in my face to prove it.
I was going to do that, but I remembered I don't have a badge yet.
So if you're a lawyer, I'm betting you're defending that newbie racer who killed a pony the other day?
She happens to be my friend, and she didn't do it.
Jeez, chill. I'm only going off what I heard.
Sorry. The reason we wanted to speak to you was about this.
Yeah, we got a letter for you.
The local mail carrier accidentally gave us a letter posted to you.
Tisk tisk. The GE would never make a mistake like that. We're proud and
There we go, my
reliable.
camera just...
We even have a poem we recite at the beginning of each day. Please allow me.
No, not another half-baked mail carrier poem.
Carrying your mail suspended upon reliable wings, jumping into action whenever duty sings. The Griffin Express will greet you with a smile when your doorbell rings.
That was better than the last one. I think I need to make a poem for the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
It was still pretty bad, but at least this one actually rhymed. Here's
Okay.
your letter, Lenora.
Thank you. Let's see here. Sorry, but the princess is in another castle. Huh?
Wait, the princess? As in Princess Celestia?
Oh well.
Huh?
Oh, you see the Griffins back at the kingdom don't want the racetrack going through our territory. I personally don't mind because I'm flying in the race anyway.
But what's this have to do with Princess Celestia?
I was to meet with her to negotiate a compromise, so I've been here in Ponyville for the past 3 days. Your princess was kind enough to let me stay in the town hall.
So, technically that would make you some sort of ambassador.
I guess.
Yes. The Griffin Kingdom may be a part of Equestria, but it runs under a completely different government.
So what does the letter say?
Apparently the princess is in Germany and some other political movement. She completely rerouted the race. It goes around the border of the Griffin Kingdom, so I guess I'm a free bird now.
I take it you're going to practice for the race now?
Probably. I've been flying in it for 4 years now, you know.
Are you any good?
Of course. I got 2nd place last year.
Not bad. I'm guessing Ace Swift came in first. Is it me, or do not many ponies or griffins like him?
Can we not talk about him, please?
It's okay. We don't have to talk about him if you don't want to. Maybe I could get information about him from her. What about this other pony in the race? Cruise Control?
Cruise Control? I'll gladly talk about him.
Great! What do you know?
I know a lot about the other racers. I've competed against just about all of them before. But Cruise Control, he has a pretty depressing story.
I don't think depressing is the right word. I think off his rocker is what you're looking for.
Oh, that. That's all just a facade. I suppose he thought if he was to become a loser, he'd act like one.
That whole awkward personality is just an act?
He's actually good. Really good. He does exceptionally well in the local races near his hometown.
Then why does he do so bad in the Equestrian 500? He says he comes in dead last every time.
He's been acting like that ever since that accident his sister had.
His sister?
Yeah, he has a little sister. A bit older than that filly with you.
What happened to her?
She was flying at a dangerously high altitude near Cloudsdale. But she was too young and her wings weren't strong enough, so... well, she fell.
Is she all right?
It was a terrible accident. She's in a deep coma in the extensive care unit. No one knows when she'll wake up.
Oh my god.
Cruz took her to a hospital in Canterlot. I've heard it's the best one there is.
Wait a minute. I used to live in Canterlot, and you're right, it is the best hospital, but it's only open to nobles and Canterlot citizens, and he said he was from Manhattan. How did he get her in there?
I have a good idea how he pulled that off. That hospital's medical practice is among the best in Equestria, and if she's transferred to a lower-class facility, you probably know what'll happen. Him and I used to be good friends, but he's grown quite distant since the accident.
Lenora, he knows something I have to get out of him. My friend's life may depend on what he knows. Do you know how I can get him to talk to me?
Like I said, he's become pretty distant from me. I wish I could help you, Twilight Sparkler.
Sparkle.
I don't know how much help
Why'd you call her
but
Sparkler?
here's a picture of him and his sister that he gave to me.
Aw. Look at that. She's blue.
Think this will get him to talk to me?
I'm
I
blue.
really don't know,
I'm
but it's worth a shot, right?
I guess so.
I hope you managed to help your friend.
Thank you.
I'm going to go mingle around the starting line. Tell me how your conversation with Cruz goes if you can.
Will do. Goodbye. She was a little shady on a bit of those details, but I'm beginning to understand what's going on here.
Okay.
What's wrong, Apple Bloom?
Oh, it's just I couldn't imagine Applejack was in the hospital like Mr. Cruz's sister.
I know. It makes you appreciate the things you have now. You never realize how important some pony is to you until they're gone. Hey, let's try to
It's a
cheer
great
up.
lesson to be learned
You're
here,
not going to get
guys.
your private investigator cutie mark sitting around feeling sad.
You're right, Twi.
All right, no more delays. Let's go to the forest. Really, this time.
All right.
Bam! Over free forest, man.
I think it was over here. No, wait, over here.
She's been dragging me around this forest for 25 minutes.
Ah, it was right here. I remember.
This is where you saw that thing fall from
So we
the
should
sky?
put Applejack when she was a tiny,
it was somewhere around
tiny,
here.
tiny,
I hope this
Apple
is
teeny.
worth it.
All right, I think it fell around this here bush.
Apple Bloom, don't go off by yourself. Apple Bloom? Oh, great. Apple Bloom!
Bah.
Here it is.
Oh.
Ugh, don't scare me like that.
Sorry.
I'm never having children.
Here's that thing I saw fall down from the sky.
It seems like some sort of bag.
Let's open it.
Apple Bloom, we can't just go through some pony's belongings like...
Ooh, looky, it's a bottle.
I tried. Bottle of what?
I don't No, there isn't any label.
Give it here, Apple Bloom. That's strange. She's right. There isn't any label on this. It looks like there's some sort of liquid inside.
Do you know what it is, Twi?
No, I don't. Let's give it a whiff. Maybe I can identify it by the smell. My nostrils! It smells like concentrated kitty litter.
It smells that bad?
It smells worse. What a waste of time. Here I thought this would have been case-breaking evidence, and I just ended up losing my sense of smell.
You unlocked.
Aww.
What's the matter?
I didn't get a cutie mark for being a private investigator.
You really think
Yeah,
so?
That's too bad.
Too bad. Like I care. Like I give a shit.
Anyway.
I don't know. Maybe a magnifying glass.
That reminds me of something, Twilight. Do you remember what happened the last time we went to the Everfree Forest together?
Apple Bloom, that was just your imagination.
But I was there, and those ponies tried to...
I refuse to believe in such things. The next day I went and checked the area you were in myself. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see.
Huh?
Just remember to stick by me no matter what this time. No
What was she talking about now?
yourself, okay?
Okay.
Hey, cheer up. Even if it was just your imagination, that's a good thing. Maybe you can write a story about it.
I'm stupid.
Really?
A lot of writers base stories off personal experience. I'm sure you can write a good story about yours.
Thanks, Twi. I think I'll do that.
Well, this journey proved to be fairly fruitless.
I'm sorry, Twilight. I thought it'd be something important.
It's all right, Apple Bloom. We found a plethora of other things that may be useful tomorrow.
What do you want to do now?
I want to go speak with Cruise Control again. He knows something about Ace.
Didn't he say he was going to register for the race?
You're right. We should start by going to where
It's
the starting
Ace's
line for
race.
Country of 500 will be. The sooner we get out of this forest, the better.
It's a race dedicated to Ace because he was faced with an innocent fate. That didn't rhyme. It wasn't funny.
Some ponies by the entrance. You're finally back! I thought you'd never come back and you'd be stuck in there forever or something. You're ghosting around the forest like, woo! Pinky?
Okay.
Guess I gotta keep waiting. What are you doing by the Everfree Forest, Pinky?
Just waiting for my friend.
Your friend?
It's... Hey, that's it!
Huh?
You found my thing, Twilight!
Pinky,
Huh?
can you start making some sense, please? On the other hook, you look who you're asking for.
My pillow.
My golf club! I've been looking for it for days!
You're saying this miserable-looking stick is a golf club?
Pinky, you gotta stand up tall.
Mention, the Pinky Iron Mark 5!
Pinky Mark
What
5.
happened to Mark 1 through 4?
Yep. Fine piece of work if I do say so myself.
It's all burnt and the end is broken off. If it's really a golf club.
You're right! Some pony broke it! Hey!
Okay.
Did you break my golf club, Twilight?
No!
It was in the water.
I found it in the lake at the park. I don't even play golf.
That's weird, because I lost the Pinky Iron in the forest a week ago. I wonder how it got in the lake.
What?
7 days ago, I was golfing in the forest when I lost grip of the handle while I was giving her a swing, and it went flying, whoosh, just like a bird.
Why would you go golfing in the forest? With all those trees around, wouldn't it be a little counterproductive?
Ha
I
ha.
wanted a challenge.
So you lost his golf club a week ago. That's really strange. How did it get in the lake, and why is it so busted up?
Why would any pony break my poor little golf club? It didn't do anything to any pony.
This is awfully suspicious. Pinky, since it's broken, may I keep it?
I guess so. I'm already making mental blueprints for the Pinky Iron Mark 7.
Whatever goes on in that head of hers...
What about
keep me out
6?
of it.
She probably already made it.
So, how long have you been waiting for your friend? It's not very smart going in the Everfree Forest alone. Trust me, I ended up turning into a life-size lawn ornament the last time I went in there by myself.
He said he wanted to meet some pony in there.
Who's this friend you're waiting for anyway?
He's...
Ah! Watch where you're going!
It's him.
I'm sorry!
Cruise control? Was this who Pinkie Pie was waiting for?
Hi again, Twilight Sparkle. Why did you smash into her, you idiot? She's right. Watch where you're going.
You dropped all your things. I'll help you pick them up.
Thank you. No! You should be a responsible adult and take responsibility for your actions. Not force a little filly to pick up your things.
I really don't want to deal with this again. But
God,
now it's
calm
better
down.
than want answers. I'll help too. Besides, I wanted to talk
What?
to you about a few things.
Is that a cell phone?
I can't. I'm in a big hurry.
What were you doing in the Everfree Forest anyway?
Wow! That stuff you've got looks a lot like the stuff I found with Phoebe today. Like there's the ripped up paper, the pictures of the unicorn book, oh, and a list with Rainbow Dash on it.
Was that a piece of paper?
I felt like taking a stroll.
Was that the other piece of the letter?
You know? Can you please give me my stuff back? Please?
What?
That, Twi?
Pinky, is your friend's name Phoenix?
Yep. I just call him Feeny, though. Wow, Twilight, how did you know? You must be psychic like that pony Feeny and I met earlier.
Cruz, if you have all his stuff, that means...
Please! I had to!
What did you do to him?
What?
Please, Twilight, just give that stuff back to me!
Applebloom, go to Fluttershy's cottage and get one of the police there.
No! Please!
Alright.
Don't even think about running away. There are 2 of us and only 1 of you.
Oh, and look, there's Rarity's paper thing. You really do have a lot of similar things.
Pinky, for goodness sake.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, right. Don't even think about moving, bucko.
Please! I don't want to go to jail!
What the fuck happened?
The police arrived, and with both mine and Pinky's testimony, they arrested Cruise Control on the spot and gave me all the stolen items. But it wasn't over yet. I had to go find out what Cruise Control had done to him. Pinky?
Why would he do that?
Going back home. It's not safe.
Is he the killer?
Okie dokie dokie. Oh, that reminds me. Your sister's looking for you, kiddo.
Oh no, she's gonna give me trouble for running off.
Oh shit,
What are
go
you
on.
going to do, Twilight?
I have to go into the forest and find out what Cruz did to Phoenix.
Oh, when you see him, tell him I had a blast with him today. We should do it more often.
That's if I find him.
Bye-bye, Twilight.
Now he's another murderer.
This is my fault for leaving
Oh,
him
God.
alone. I have to find him. There's no sign of him anywhere. I pray to Celestia he isn't...
What?
Fluttershy? Phoenix?
But how did
Well
you know?
then.
And what's she doing with him?
Hey, look, I know you really must not like me after what I did today, but I can explain.
Look at his badge.
Phoenix is only trying to help, Twilight. He never meant to hurt anyone.
Let's go back to the library. I don't think it's a good idea to stay in this forest.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I'm glad he's not hurt. What the hell happened?
So that's why I did that. I know it wasn't fair to Fluttershy, but if I had just sat there and done nothing, Rainbow
Look at his
Dash
fucking
would have been
badge.
found guilty right there on the spot.
Looks fucking fantastic.
Do you still want to fire me?
How did you...
Fluttershy told me. Look, I don't mind if you do, but I have to warn you, Trixie's one tough customer. I underestimated her. Despite all my experience, she managed to trump everything I threw at her. In fact, she could have easily overruled my feather theory, since it was all
He looks weird from the front.
What?
I have a feeling the only reason she let me do that was to see another one of your friends in jail. She's gonna go all out tomorrow, so if you'd like to take over, I have to...
I can't wait for the next trial.
I don't know what I should do.
If you really want to defend Rainbow...
Of course, I have to see Phoenix's part.
Alright,
Alright, we're gonna have to see Phoenix's version of this. See how he ended up there. Oh my god, that's gonna be
I'll
exciting.
do all I can to help someone who's being accused of a crime they didn't commit. I know for a fact Rainbow Dash didn't do anything wrong. And I know a certain pony who knows more than she's letting on.
Actually, I do too. Phoenix, tell me, that thing you mixed in the evidence earlier, that wasn't a good luck charm, was it?
Why do you ask?
Let's just say I've been seeing a lot of locks today.
Locks and... chains?
See, I knew you knew! What was that thing and what did it do to me?
Okay, I'll be honest. Because if I don't, I bet you'll see them around me.
Oh!
You see, it's called a magatama, a tool I use to see if people are hiding deep secrets from me. But don't get me wrong, I only use it when I'm investigating crimes.
Deep secrets?
If someone's keeping a deep secret, psychic barriers called psych locks will appear. The the more locks, the deeper the secret. If you break those locks using proof and evidence, chances are the person, or in this case, the pony, will spill the beans.
Interesting. This is amazing! Here he said that there was no magic in his world. This thing's power can really help me in collective surveys.
Well, then that doesn't exist, so it's sort of still not magic, but...
What about black ones?
Black ones? What do you mean?
There were... No, I shouldn't tell him about Trixie.
There were sort of
I
gray-ish,
want to be the one to deal with that
but I
problem.
guess
Never
yellow.
mind. So, do you know how that thing's power got transferred into me?
Not a clue. It probably had something to do with the way it reacted when you picked it up.
Well, I'm sure I can fix it, but I need it right now.
But, since I told the truth, I expect the same from you.
What?
You're not a very good liar, Twilight. I could clearly see that you bringing me here was no accident. You did it on purpose, didn't you?
No, he knows! I promised the princess. But I do owe him an explanation as to what happened today.
What did happen?
I'm that bad at lying, huh?
Yeah, you're about as thin as Kleenex. I mean, identification spell? I know you have magic here and all, but that sounds like something a third grader came up with. I know that isn't a real spell.
Okay, so I'm bad at improvising. I was told not to say anything, but I suppose I owe you an explanation. Princess Celestia herself told me to summon you and play dumb.
So you knowing my name and having that badge prepared?
Yeah, she did all that. I didn't know you were going to be from another world, though.
But how does she know me?
I'm a bit sketchy on that detail as well. I, too, found it really odd how she knew so much about you and how she was boasting.
Yeah, me too. I found it very odd.
You acted as if you had never met a pony in your life before me.
How did she know him?
Well, I certainly don't like the fact I was being deceived by you. But I thank you for telling me the truth.
I apologize. I was only doing what the princess told me to do. Now all of a sudden I feel really bad for lying.
So this evidence you found, seems you had a good turnout.
What's the matter?
The other half of the letter!
The other half of the letter? Wait, you have it?
Yeah, I found it with Pinkie Pie today.
This is my letter stating my permanent leave of absence. After the Equestria 500 is over, I can no longer work with you. We made quite the team, but I can't live with the guilt any longer. I can't keep helping you ruin others' lives. It saddens me beyond belief that we must part ways, but I must say farewell. Goodbye, Ace. May our paths cross in the future. Someone was quitting their job?
Yeah, and I think I know who.
Who?
I'll tell you once I confirm my suspicion. You said you had someone you wanted to talk to, right? Perhaps we should go our separate ways again.
You're right. Come back here once you're done, though. You were attacked after all.
You have my word.
Spike?
Yes, sir! Ma'am! Sir, ma'am!
Did you send out that appeal for me to take over yet?
Oh, right! It's all done, but I haven't sent it yet. Do you want me to send it out now?
No, put it on hold. I'll tell you whether to send it or not when I get back.
But why?
I just want to do something.
All right, Twilight. By the way...
Yes?
Sapphire?
Sapphire!
Oh my gosh, I forgot to stop by Rarity's place and get one for him. You know what? I got something even better than a silly old sapphire.
Better than a sapphire? Ruby? Or emerald?
No. Get ready.
My body's ready.
Ta-da! It's this lawyer book. It was a really good read. So I'm passing this great piece of literature on to you, Spike. The only thing better
He's
than
gonna
things
cry. He's
to
gonna
keep in
cry.
mind, right?
You forgot, didn't you?
Gotta run, Spike. Enjoy the book.
Jesus Christ. How long is it left? 17 minutes?
Why did he want to re-enter? Why did he attack Phoenix?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm going to get all those answers right now. Why did you attack Rainbow Dash's lawyer? I'm sorry. Am I sounding too mean? She looks so sad. I can't let that distract me,
His sister is in pains, I guess.
Try to get him to talk about the secret I know he's hiding.
Show the picture of his sister. That'll make him talk.
Tell me, do you have something against Ace Swift?
Take that!
What?
These are those psycho locks. Please tell me.
Psych locks.
Do I look like I'm in the mood to talk about him right now?
No, but mentioning him broke your silence. I'm going to get this out of you one way or another.
I told you already. I have nothing against him.
Well, I think you do.
Tell me then, Twilight Sparkle. Why would I have something against him? So what if he beats me every time? Every pony does that every year anyway. I'd hold resentment towards every single racer in the Equestrian 500 if that were the case.
You're right. It has nothing to do with the race. It stems from something much deeper than that, doesn't it? The reason you don't like Ace is because of...
Take that!
This.
Where? How did you get that?
A friend of yours gave it to me. She told me all about your sister. I also noticed how your personality completely changed when Apple Bloom brought up her elder sister earlier today.
Ah.
She grounds me and makes me do a bunch of lame chores. It's like she doesn't care about me at all.
Don't say that. Older siblings always care for the well-being of their younger
God.
brothers and sisters.
I have a feeling this all relates to her.
Yeah.
Phoenix was right! One of the locks broke! This is so exciting! The possibilities with this thing's power are endless! Maybe I could use it to... Gotta focus on breaking the other two. So, what is it about her?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, I heard she isn't in a great condition right now. She's in a hospital right now in a coma, right?
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
But she is in a hospital in Canterlot, according to your friend Lenora.
So what?
Cruz, I used to live in Canterlot. The hospital there is among the best there is. But it's specifically reserved for celebrities and nobles. Commoners and non-citizens are stuck with normal clinics, and you and your sister are from Manhattan. You somehow snuck your sister into there to get the best treatment. It's the only hospital out there that can keep her condition stable. I think I know how you got her in there. You had help from this pony.
Take that!
The late Ace Swift.
What are you trying to pull here? First you say I hate him, then you say I got help from him?
He's both a citizen and a celebrity. I think he pulled strings for you to get your sister in that hospital.
Oh!
One left. If I can break this one, I'll finally get the truth.
No! You still didn't answer me! Why would I hate him? In fact, I should be in his eternal debt from what you're telling me here.
I'm beginning to understand why you resent him so much.
Really? Because you're telling me the complete opposite.
I realize it's not that you don't want to tell me, it's that you can't tell me, right?
You're making less and less sense with each word you speak.
I think I have all the puzzle pieces put in place now.
Take that!
This program here.
That's for the Equestrian 500.
Care to look at slot number 3? According to someone I spoke with, you arrived in Ponyville a couple days ago. Not this morning.
Okay. So I lied about when I got here. What's the big deal?
I was told you signed up for the race when you arrived.
Then you dropped out. Why?
You mysteriously dropped out shortly
Why?
afterwards. But then right after Ace
Why?
Swift's death, you were on your way to re-enter. It was because of him, wasn't it? He was threatening to take your sister out of that hospital if you didn't drop out.
Yeah.
Didn't break? Perhaps I need to push a little harder. I know now, Cruz. Why you lose all the time.
Huh.
Why Lenora got angry when I brought up Ace. Why he was carrying embarrassing pictures of my friend.
You do?
It's all a big conspiracy, isn't it? The secret to Ace Swift's success wasn't that he was so good. He was blackmailing all the tough competition, wasn't he?
Twilight.
Yes?
Thank you for finding this out by yourself.
I did it!
Oh my God.
All the psycho locks!
I'm sorry
Psych.
I couldn't just tell you straight out.
It's okay. I understand. Would you be willing to share a bit more information with me?
I don't know what to tell you. Everything you said was correct.
If he was doing this to you, why participate in the race every year?
Because he was forcing me to do that as well. If you want to look like the world's best athlete, you need competition. He forces the best of us to attend just so we can lose to him. Lenora and the others who have fallen victim to him sort of just treat second place like first.
Why did you drop out then?
Because of last year.
Last year?
I was losing just as he wanted me to. Then I accidentally flew headlong into a tornado that appeared in the middle of the flying route, and I blacked out. When I came to, I had noticed I'd been thrown way off the track. I flew as fast as I could to get back on the racetrack. When I saw the checkered flag up ahead, I thought the tornado sent me so far off course that the race was already long over. I needed some medical assistance from getting roughed up a bit by the tornado, so I used every drop of adrenaline to take me to the finish line. I finally made it back to the course, but right as I was about to cross, I heard something behind me, and noticed the other racers with Ace ahead of the pack. Then I remembered his deal.
Whoa. I thought you were trying to win.
Yes, but I immediately faked a cramp before crossing the finish line and let him win as he had told me. I suppose he didn't want to take the risk of losing to me, so he made me drop out completely this year. He did it to your friend for the same reason.
Rainbow Dash?
Yeah, her. She was targeted by him for the performance she gave at the Cloudsdale Young Flyer competition.
Jesus, he was just a mean old bitch, wasn't he?
Performed a stunt like she did competing against him.
How did you know this?
Because I was sick of it. I wanted to expose him as the cheater he really was. It's wrong. He would have had my sister taken out of that hospital. Do you understand why I'm glad he's dead now?
I can't say he deserved to die, but what he was doing was definitely wrong.
Yeah.
I snuck into his hotel room and found a slip of paper saying he was meeting Rainbow Dash in the forest at 8:35
Okay,
that
then.
night. No
So
doubt
they
he
were
was
meeting.
doing one of his deals in private, like he did with the rest of us.
So that's why Ace was in there that night.
I waited near the entrance to the forest and took this picture.
You didn't really get his face, but that's the lightning-proof suit.
I'm not really a good photographer, and I didn't want him to catch me.
Why did you take a picture of him anyway?
I took it because, like I said, I wanted to get him caught for what he was doing. It would just be another rumor unless he was caught in the act. I brought it to the police as an anonymous tip, but they didn't do anything. They didn't listen to me.
So Cruz was the anonymous
Oh.
tip you spoke of. I think I know.
It all pieces coming together. It's so fun.
That other persona, you know, the one you were in when you met me today.
Yeah, I was.
That's the reason.
Oh.
But how has he gotten away with this for such a long time? Somebody must have told the police about this blackmail business.
He knew exactly how to keep us all quiet, like he's always watching us. He knows how to put us in positions where we can't refuse his demands.
And because he helped your sister, you couldn't do anything?
Yeah, in a way, I'm thankful for that, but...
But?
You don't know what it's like. He held me to it, making me his slave. I have to comply with his every word, otherwise he said he'd have her taken out of there. I've yearned to have a true race in the Equestrian 500. None of this second place is first garbage.
Twilight could just arrange like her princess is just like, well, I'll just, I don't know, I'll just put her in there and make sure she lives.
I actually used to do really well in the races
because I'm Celestia.
By Ace. He really only entered the major athletic events. I had never even met him before my sister's accident. I don't blame myself for what happened to her. I don't blame any pony. It was an accident. Now I've just become a pathetic loser.
No, you're just doing everything you can to protect this
she'd look up to me the same way if she could see me
sister.
Now.
You're right. She wouldn't. I think she'd look up to you even more.
What?
You're doing all this to give her the care she needs. It's showing self-sacrifice. You're holding back in something you love doing for her well-being. I think you're a good big brother.
Thank you, Twilight. But it doesn't change anything. I hate Ace, and he deserved what he got. Just forget it. I told you everything you wanted to know.
I guess, you know, it's wrong to feel like someone deserved to die, but sometimes it's true. Sometimes we really feel that they deserve it. What happened now?
Because I had to. Otherwise, he'd find out.
Does this mean Cruz did it? Cruz, did you do it? Did you kill Ace?
Twilight,
Visiting hours are now over. I must ask all visitors to leave immediately.
No, I need to talk to him for a little bit longer.
I'm not going to repeat
What?
myself. Please exit the detention center now.
I was starting to think he didn't do it.
So close.
God.
I don't know what to make of this. My best guess is after the police wouldn't help him, Cruz went to the crime scene and killed Ace out of desperation. Ace must have been blackmailing Lenora somehow too. That's probably why she got her feathers all ruffled when I brought him up. Wait a minute. Feathers?
It's a brown feather. Well, that was pointless. Probably from a bird.
No, it can't be. No bird in Ponyville
Oh my god, she did it.
Could that feather have come from...
Yeah. Twilight's a total nerd.
I'll try.
Excuse me?
Oh, you're back, Twilight! I was just on my way to, organize those awesome books my intelligent and smart friend reads. Later!
Did you find out what you needed to know?
Yes, I'll fill you in about it tomorrow. I have a good idea who's behind all this.
Okay. Wait, so you're not firing me?
I thought about it, and I realize now that you mean well. And if what you say is true, you stand a better chance against Trixie than I do. Please, just tell me when you're going to do something like you did today.
Yeah, I will. I shouldn't need to do anything like that again. From here on out, I'll try to find out what really happened in that forest that night.
Alright.
Fluttershy forgave you, so I guess I can too. The princess also said I can trust you.
I'll try. No, I won't let you down this time.
Thank you. That spare bed is in the same place. Try to get lots of sleep this time. I'm pretty tired after all that's happened today. Investigating sure takes a lot out of you.
Tell me about it.
I think I'm going to bed early.
Alright, I'm probably gonna crash soon as well.
Good night. I know I'm not making the wrong decision here. I'll tell Phoenix about Cruz and Lenora in the morning.
Alright.
I still can't get my mind off Trixie, though. Why were those locks black, and why did they feel like that? Perhaps I'll seek out the answer after this trial is over. Rainbow Dash's well-being takes top priority right now, and I found some suspects.
Cruise Control or Lenora? Who did it? I think it's Cruz. Oh man, don't do that to me, man. Anyways, it's probably a fitting time to end it anyways. Ugh, because it's been a while. And I'm getting kind of tired now, and I'm gonna have to go to sleep, and then tomorrow I'm gonna have to post them. Princess Death? Oh god. I always do this. Where's Phoenix Wright? Derpy Hooves, Baltimore at the Gold Crow. Well, that was certainly interesting. We got a lot of puzzles pieced together, and you know, fun is fun. I'm really curious about who did it though. Like, now we have like, I don't know, 2 more main suspects. There's Rainbow Dash, but we're sure she didn't do it, or are we? I don't know. I wouldn't think she would have. So, Lenora, she's a griffin. Would she? I have more of a feeling that the guy did it. The Ace Control. Not Cruise Control, sorry. The guy was he was called Ace something. Oh man, this is really nice, well edited. Just stating. Suspense. Oh my god, it's 3 minutes left still. Cyclops. Lock animations. Why is this taking so long? I'm getting really tired here. Drawing out the time, man. Drawing out the time. I wonder if people are still watching this. I bet it's not no fun. Not no fun. I bet it's no fun watching the credits. Eh? So next part is going to be Phoenix's point of view, I guess. So we can see how he got his paper, maybe. Hopefully. I mean, we didn't really get much of a lead last time.
Make a wish and maybe you'll be lucky. Make a wish and maybe you'll find that you've got it all here. Throw your doubt away today. Come and fly with me today. Say the magic word today. Just take a chance with me.
This sucks.